Hi, moms and dads. Welcome back to the Honest Motherhood. I hope you all are doing great and also your kids are doing good. So, today I'm gonna tell you what is that I do when I am home alone with my toddler or baby and I have to cook food for my baby and my baby is not even asleep. So, yes, I usually plan cooking the food when my baby is asleep, but there are days when our baby or toddler they are not in a mood of sleeping, so of course we have no other option but to keep them beside us and cook the meal, which is really important because we cannot skip on the meals for our kids. So what I do is I do one pot meal whenever I have a situation like this, because that becomes easy for us to cook, and also it ensures that the food is being cooked early, so we don't have to really stay near the near the kitchen or to check out the food if it's done or not. And so I'll also share with you guys the ingredient of this food that I prepared today. It's actually vegetable rice, which is really yummy and tasty, and babies they love it. So I use ghee, which is really healthy for our kids, and then I use a fine chopped on garlic, which is really good if there's any kind of a cough or cold in your baby. It will really help them. Then what I do is I finally chop the coriander and curry leaves, because the smaller that you chop the vegetables and the curry leaves and all, no, your babies will actually eat, because something that comes in the mouth they will definitely not opt for it. Then I add a few cumin seeds, because cumin seeds is really good for digestion, and then I add 5 to 6 peppers seeds, and it's also good for cough colds and all. And as the monsoon is gonna arrive, so definitely we have to use all of this. Also you can use cloves and what you call ginger and all, but please ensure that you don't use it in a high quantity. Just always ensure to use it in a very low quantity, that is a pinch of it or a one or two is more than sufficient for your babies. And then I take a proportion of similar rice and the dal. I always prefer moong dal because it's easy to digest and it's really healthy. Other dals are a bit difficult for kids to digest, so it's best to opt for moong dal. I take the same quantity of moong dal and rice. Rice I use jeera rice, because jeera rice is really good and tastes really good, and also the smell of it is really amazing. So I take a same portion of both of them, and then after washing it 4 to 5 times, I kept it aside. Then I added the onions in the ghee, and I just let it toss a bit, and then I added tomato and let it toss for a bit, and then you can add the veggies. And in veggies what I opted is carrot, beans, and beetroot. Why beetroot? Because it gives color, and also it's really good for hemoglobin, that is blood, and also carrot is really good for skin. And beans is really an amazing vegetable. It cures from a really crazy diseases like cancer and also beans is really good. Beans is apricot beans that I use, and I chop it finely so that baby will not be able to identify. So some babies they don't like, but my baby he's okay. He eats vegetables, so that's not a issue for me. And you just add that, mix it, give a good mix, and then you can add a turmeric and salt. If not, like what I did today is I use a Slurp Farm noodles, the masala packet. I added that a little bit because it will be a bit change in a taste. So I added that and I gave a good mix, and then I added the rice and the moong dal, and then I added water. You need to add water. If you're using half a bowl of rice and moong dal, then you have to ensure to add at least 1.5 bowl of water, or 2 bowls of water is also really good, because as more the softer the food and the veggies are, it will be easier for your baby or your kid to eat. So that is what I did, and you guys would have seen that when I'm doing this, I gave my baby spoons to play. Actually, I was thinking that okay, maybe he'll arrange it accordingly, because there are like four space in the space in that what do you call the box. So I was thinking maybe he will arrange the spoons, but no, he was not interested and just he just threw it away. So obviously I kept an alternative, that is I gave him a boxes, because last time I did that and he actually was playing with it, building a pyramid. So I did the same. I gave the boxes thinking that my baby will play, but babies are really unpredictable. You cannot expect them to be okay every day, or be normal every day, or to be extremely naughty every day. It's not that case. They are different every day, so we have to go along with the flow, and we have to be calm, because if we mess up with ourselves, I mean if we go mad, then the things will really go mad. So just calm down yourself and do things. It's okay, let your baby throw things or let your baby scream or do anything. It's okay, just ensure that your baby is safe, and ensure that you are there, you're able to see them and you're talking to them. Keep constantly talking, because I always do it, no matter wherever I go. Even if I go to washroom also, I ensure that I keep talking to my baby, because in that way I know that my baby is somewhere close to me, and I know that my baby is like in a safe state. So that is what I keep asking, are you okay, are you safe, is everything okay, what you're doing, what you're not doing. So I keep asking him, so he keeps telling me what he's doing, and also it says me that okay, my baby is safe and he's not doing something which is harmful for him. So that is how I actually cook. And also I keep singing song with him, I keep like dancing and all with him, so that it keeps his mood. But I always ensure to keep him away from the gas, because it's not safe, keeping your babies close to the gas and the stove is really not safe. So I always prefer to keep him away from them. And also, very important thing is that whenever we cook food for kids or baby, please ensure that you taste it, because what happens, we prepare food for our baby, toddler and kids, and we just don't taste it. So there can be that salt is less or the sugar is more, or something is there that is missing. So just correct it, because if we keep on giving such kind of a food, like a blunt food constantly, then your baby will stop eating food. And that's very important, that we should let our kids enjoy the food, and they should grow their interest more. You guys can see the mess over here until I cook the food, but it was completely okay for me, because they are kids, they are baby, they are toddlers, and they are the one who's gonna mess it up, and they are the ones who are gonna be doing all this. And of course, it's their age to do all this, so we should be completely okay with that. Just keep ourselves calm, moms and dads. Just keep yourself calm, and don't let anger actually overtake you. Do things in a calmer way, because that will help you a lot. If you get anger and pissed off, you will also ruin your health, and also the kid will also get traumatized. So it's very important. Once it's become dirty, there's nothing that we can do by screaming them. So it's okay to just clean it up and just tell them that don't do it again. That's it. I mean, they will learn. Okay, we need to give time to our kids to learn. They will surely learn. And this is how I actually cook. I hope this will be very helpful to you guys. Bye bye.